All right. Welcome back to Mechabellum, folks. If you are joining us from the previous VOD, we just ran out of time on that one. I had to restart OBS, which I had not done for, I guess, a day or two, and it was just not picking up audio. With me in the booth, we should have Sir Limbo and Cody. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yep, all works. I
Oh,
just needed to be able to find the source for it. So, F5, we're back. We'll put that in the chat for folks. And give them a moment to all sort of find their way over. Always hurts to do that in the middle of a stream. It really does.
Yeah, I'm kind of sorry, but
Yeah, I mean,
it's just.
I know you guys wanted to do this one, so. And we'll put a live stream of it to the Discord real quick so you guys can pick that up and see what I'm seeing so that you guys are in sync with my timing. Let me know when you're seeing that, and we'll jump into the replay.
I have the live, and I'm seeing it.
All right.
Did you already get it? I sent the link to you on Discord. We're loading. All right.
Yes. All right, welcome to this game. This is Cody and Sir Limbo versus Techie and Levo. Apparently, it is such an insane game that we had to restart both OBS and the game client to pick everything up. But welcome in, guys.
So you know how the game starts awesome for you?
Mm-hmm.
If you get Marksman spec with Marksman start.
All right, so Cody's got an Amplify Specialist with Steel Balls and Arclight. He'll be facing a Saber and Arclight and coming out aggressive over here. Meanwhile, Sir Limbo has a Marksman Specialist with Marksman, and opponent is a Rhino Specialist with Marksman. Coming out aggressive on the outside. So Sir Limbo really spread wide here and is not running the Assault Mode techs. Opponent, Sir? Are your Marksmen ahead of your tanks? And don't run Assault Mode. Levo, what are you cooking?
Makes you think he might be fighting Siege on the wrong side. Well, anyway, this is yeah, I'm going to say this is going to be a bit of a weird one. A headbutt on the left side and a standard aggro defense versus aggro on the right side, although, as you said, the positioning is up to debate.
Positioning is very odd. All right, let's see how round one goes here. Maybe he switched tech loadouts recently and forgot, but don't you actually click on the unit and, like, glance down to the corner? We shall see.
I should mention that I have committed this mistake multiple times as well.
See, as somebody who never did the assault mode shenanigans, I guess I've never really committed this mistake. So I am not that radically overwriting what my unit is supposed to be doing.
that said, I'm pretty sure Sir Limbo is referring to running Vulcans with no text at all on the bar.
And winning the game.
Excuse me, what?
That's true, yeah, that's true.
I played Vulcan Marksman at one time with no Vulcan techs.
You did the woot thing and took all your techs off?
Last few rounds, but we won.
You did the woot thing, you took all of your techs off?
Yes, as far as Vulcans were concerned, for a long, long time. Like, I'd say 3/4 of a year.
I did know you were a conscientious objector against the Vulcan meta, but I didn't realize it was that extreme. Well, questionable positioning notwithstanding, opponent did in fact win the Chaff War and will now win this untacked Marksman versus untacked Arclight War. Some nice little close-ups of the units here. Nice work, team. reinforcements. Sir Limbo takes the missile strike that we can drop on some chaff and some marksmen, hopefully. Cody skips. I think we've all placed a unit and realized that we removed the tech we bought it for. Anybody who's taken photon coating off of Farseer or Overlord has had that experience. Oh, this is a brilliant missile. Accidentally brilliant. His opponent is putting the Fang in front. It was already going to be great with Crawler and Marksman. Opponent decides to make it even juicier for Sir Limbo. Sir Limbo adds a extra tank outside to the defense. Gets the level 3 Marksman here where it wasn't ever going to get missiled out. Right? There's just no reason to have that missile strike hit here. Tanks split.
The missile didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was a shield. Fair enough. But on the other hand, opponent has just spent 100 to shield a spell that will come back. Loses their round pretty convincingly. And meanwhile, Cody is losing the headbutt on the other side. So Cody won the headbutt on the other side last time, so we've switched roles this round.
However, I think the level 3 marksman has a few nasty things to say to this incoming force.
I would bet on the level 3 marksman over the unteched sabers, yeah, although that one has just leveled up. That's a bit annoying. In fact, they've both leveled up. That's going to be very annoying for Cody unless the steel balls start popping off.
That's not even remotely the most annoying thing that's gonna happen on my side.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, check his side after this.
All right. Cody, can you move your mic just a little closer to your mouth if possible?
Yeah, and actually I think it's gonna be the round after this one, but yeah,
okay.
It's gonna be ugly. Very ugly.
Scorpion, Ray. So 2 rays opposite each other. This headbutt is just point blank knife fight. No text. Let's just go at it. On this side, opponent took a fortress. So Levo in the fortress. Sir Limbo is in the Scorpion, straight opposite. And that's actually going to turn out pretty darn good, I would think.
That is exactly why it's here. It's there to just break the shield in half.
The shield from last turn, an opponent, of course, puts the fortress right in underneath it. But opponent
And
is thinking...
any potential future shields.
Yeah, opponent is thinking, I'll have a barrier there, and this will be great. Now, what you don't have is great chaff clear, and that gets the Scorpion kind of overrun a little bit with the Fort Mustang build. Who's the Rhino specialist? Levo, this top right opponent, the one with the fort and the oddly positioned unteched marksman. We've got Techie over on facing Cody as a saber specialist. Sir Limbo, of course, the marksman specialist. And Cody, the amp specialist. Cody wins this round. Does actually clean up. We didn't see how. Does clean up against the leveled sabers. We get smoke. We get EMP. Oh dear. Techie takes a missile strike. Opponent Levy took a missile strike. Sir Limbo shields are up. I like it. And smoke in a great place.
The Scorpion has received double shot, because that means if the opponent puts another barrier right on the front, it's not gonna live.
Right. And we've got Stormcaller cheese. Let's go, Sir Limbo. Nothing out here to protect this tower. That tower will immediately fall to the first volley. You could level it up to make it take more than one volley, but pretty key breakpoint that it... Oh no. There are hackers. They have a shield over them. Shield perfectly blocks the drop. I don't think this round goes well for Cody. Blank Rhino from Levy.
And it was at this point that Cody knew that he is not gonna win anytime this game.
We're not going to be winning soon. Let me sell out of everything.
Yeah, I just said that the whirlwind rhinos, and turns out my opponent just said that the hackers figure how that's gonna end.
Yeah. That doesn't end well. With the tower debuff, Sir Limbo's flank protection is enough to screen him from the rhinos. An opponent gets the tower. This is one of the reasons you might want to level a tower to level 2. Just as a habit when somebody's pressing that side. Obviously it hurts to grant extra, to take the monies that would be in your tower and put them to, or that would be in your army and put them into the tower, but just having 23,000 hit points instead of 3,000 hit points can help a lot.
I gotta be honest, I figured the smoke, the Stormcaller cheese, and the
Yeah.
shield would be enough.
Yeah,
win
there
this
shouldn't
one more
have...
convincingly.
And the shield was probably more valuable than the tower level anyways for this point. It's 40,000 hit points instead of 20,000 hit points. And as we see, he calculated it correctly. Wins round, despite the hackers and all that. So Techie and Levo are down to 3,700 hit points. Cody and Limbo at 5,800. We get the shield airdrop. Techie takes the orbital jab. Levo still thinking. Orbital jab, oh my gosh. Straight through the things that are shielded. Instead, and the missile, of course, on the other side. Oh, poor Cody is having a day over there. Another hacker. Now, Cody's gone to Phantom Rays with stealth, so we're going to do extra damage, and there's not a great anti-air answer there. That is one of the things you want to do when your opponent is in hackers. Get to something that they do poorly at hacking. Air, obviously, they can't hack. Shields are difficult to hack. They get hacked at 1/3 value. I think it's actually 30%. Is that right? One of you two know that off the top of your head?
I don't.
I think it's 30% instead of 33. But 2 more double tap... I'm sorry. My bad. 3 more double tap scorpions for Sir Limbo. And this attack is just gonna fall apart. Yeah. What attack? Don't bother leveling the tower. Sir Limbo's biggest danger is getting his own units stuck in the smoke. Due to winning too hard. What I mean there. Does have the 3 Phantom Rays who cleaned up. They actually took care of all of Cody's Phantom Rays and wound up with the gold damage dealer for red team. But there should be a whole bunch of...
My army's coming in rather disjointed means that the Phantom Rays get to really do a lot of damage before I'm even engaging the main army here.
Yeah, they had some crawler support with the... It kind of protected them from the level 3 and level 4 marksmen that were out front. And of course, this is one of the reasons to do the outside headbutt attack that both opponents have tried, both Techie and Levo, is that in theory, you wrap around and you come at this opposite side in more of a line formation while they're coming into you. So you kind of cross their T in old naval parlance. Cody and Sir Limbo.
So, Cody,
Go ahead.
would you like to explain your current train of thought?
I mean, there's no way, like, against hackers, first I thought maybe I can just worm them, and before they get hacked, they just burrow back down. But then I was like, they're probably gonna get stuck for a long time. Let's just, abandon my side and try to help for Limbo. And that's the beacon.
So, we have first strike sandworms, 3 of them, coming over to hit the level 2 tower. Opponent is now in 3 forts. Now, forts are a good answer to worm, especially if they're running double tap or rapid reload, which this guy is not. This guy's got the full kind of utility techs, range, AA, Fang, and shield barrier. Cody left 1 worm out of the beacon, 2 worms in the beacon, so the The one is going to go engage and try to slow things down. Unfortunately, it's going to get hacked while on the surface. The tower debuff, though, really helps on Sir Limbo's side. And those worms still here under the ground working their way across. I think they ate a missile, which is why they're so slow, but that's actually going to turn out pretty nice in terms of engagement timing. Techie has gone into a whole bunch of AA wasps to try and answer the not the worms, but the phantom rays from last turn. But of course, those are going to be pretty darn useless against the sandworms, and Sir Limbo has high-level typhoons to come help.
You can just see the worms putting in the work here.
They keep taking the hacker lock and then ducking back under. So they're doing amazing there. Scorpion's just like, no, traitor, get out of here.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I guess I'm kind of leveling on my own units here.
Yeah, a little bit, but that does work. That does work. You do feed experience into your own units. 3 lightning storms and a speed. Speed for Cody's worms. Lightning storms for everybody else. Lightning storm presumably could be even placed here for Cody. But no, we're going for lightning storm over Techie's units. Are we...
So you can see now that the opponent is playing actual Fort Stang here.
Yeah. No, that's been clear since their round 3 fort and stang purchase, right? Fort drop
And you know
plus
what
2
takes
stangs.
down the fort barrier real quickly and allows the EMP to get through?
Double tap Scorpion.
Yeah. Sure does.
Very good.
Yeah, that Scorpion position is understandably super controversial, but it has definitely managed to just deal consistent damage all the time.
Well, and with 2 of them down, right, it's great for just instantly, you know, and now our storm is landing on everything. 2 of those shields were down before the EMP even hit. Opponent is actually gone before Cody's units have finished their mobile beacon. Son, that's not a good sign. Let me just say. If the guy trying to take your tower has a mobile beacon that's too long because it included your tower, it's not a good sign for you. The tower was gone before they got there. Also, melters to answer worms, just about as ineffective as hackers. As long as the worm goes under, it breaks the beam, and that puts the melter back on having to ramp up again. Melter does work really nicely with hacker, though. They do pair nicely together for things that are not worms.
Or chaff.
Ah, true. 5,800 to 1,800 now.
So if you watch the last round, you might think that our opponents are in trouble.
I certainly did, yeah.
I also think so. But is it going to stay that way?
I can see a couple of lines for your opponents. So far, they haven't shown the kind of creativity that I would think would help with that.
At the very least, they're now trying to attack the other tower as well. Oh, look, a smoke bomb. But the Scorpion will also enable.
Yes. Yes. We're going to bring that down and have the Scorpion in there as well. It's a level 3 and a level 2 worm over here. The worm's now running the underground healing burrow maintenance, which is ridiculous. 20% hit points, but restores 15% of max hit points per second while underground. It's amazing.
And the main idea is to make hacking worms as hard as possible.
Opponent in under the smoke does get to Sir Limbo's left side tower. It is level 2, so it'll only be a 7-second debuff. and it doesn't slow down the worms, who are working on the high level, level 3 over there. Pushing through 60,000 hit points takes a while.
Just to mention it, Cody's opponent apparently, I think, took the lightning strike, but didn't play it last round.
Yes, so
Instead,
has it this
he
round.
played it only this round.
Yep. Which helps a bunch.
I think our opponents were coordinating just the same as we were, because that's kind of not a random move that you throw out usually. That's something that coordinated teammates do.
Yes.
Cody warned me of this, so I was able to put up shields if memory serves correctly.
Yeah, he did have some shields up. And of course, that is one of the real values of having a consistent teammate in 2v2. The two have been playing together for a long time and have that kind of rapport and trust. Apparently, Techie and Levo, I've actually seen them, I think, in weekend tournament, on the Sunday tournament together. So I'm pretty sure that they do the same. They do get the win with the help of the lightning and the tower take.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried at this point because the opponent's fortress line is only ever getting stronger and bulkier.
Right. But so is Cody's worm line. Overlords
It's about to meet a bit of a opposition here.
Yeah, that's gonna... Well, I mean, they get underground, right? Oh no! Are we gonna have crossing beacons? Cody now replicates when he comes up to the surface, so we'll get those larvae going for Cody and Limbo.
That one I find a bit questionable. I wasn't sure if I want to click it because those larvae are easier to hack, and then the worms stay up and stuff, but I felt like, okay, I'm beaconing away from them, so maybe it's still valuable to just get a lot of them while fighting on the other side.
Right. And of course, if he's hacking the larva, he's not hacking your worm proper.
Cody also dropped a pretty mean acid there.
Yeah, I see the acid.
The opponent's army is all too happy to walk through.
Yeah, with oil underneath it, right?
Oh, it's got oil under it this round. Love that. Now, opponent, I don't know if you guys noticed something there. The opponent's beacon was halted by the underground worms, I believe, being in its way. While the worms were not halted by the unit they can't target, being in their beacon.
Orbs and worms doing chaff clear duty. I did invest into a bunch of Mustangs because the wasp situation coming in from the other side was unsustainable to be properly answered by just marksmen.
Right. Wise choice, that one.
But yeah, like, the game started out with Cody winning and trading rounds with his opponent, to a bunch of very unfortunate choices, to, oh boy, the worms are properly scary now.
Yes, indeed. Worms have scaled. Opponent, I'm a little bit surprised that opponent didn't just, as soon as the worms were over here, didn't just bring over some double tap sabers to keep them pinned on the surface and pursue them. But, you know, choices were made. Opponent, of course, is still in those AA wasps. No other techs on the many, many wasps. They could really have used range from opponent.
So the opponent, I think, this round now invested into a very important tech. I'm not sure if it was there this round or last round as well. Fang production.
Right. They had prepped for Fang production previously with the portable shield. This round, they're actually producing it. But we're going to talk really briefly about Levo's positioning of these forts. If you put these just 10 meters back, you can get a crawler on the line that will eat the initial scorpion shots, the initial EMP barrage from a melter, all sorts of things that you can use to help keep those shields up. Unprotected flank Phoenix is brutal on the opponent there, with allowing the Mustangs to really chew through The fangs, the shielded fangs, that allows the double tap scorpions to do their job. Meanwhile, Cody has actually come over to fight this tower. We get some unfortunate tower debuffs. Before the Mustangs finish things off. Now there's a huge... I'm not even sure what is happening in this kerfluffle. We are... I see. We have Warcrime Vulcan setting everything on fire. We have Melters and Hackers trying to work their way through the many unfortunate things. And opponents win around 10, just when it looked like this one might be ending.
I mean, this is a sort of, like, everybody takes the big spell. This is a sort of sign that the game is coming to a close.
I don't think people pass up an Ion Beam whether or not the game's coming to a close. I like the shield on the Phoenix for keeping it alive through a missile here. If opponent is only trying to answer with a missile, but opponent takes jump drive on the Wasps, gets the Wasps positioned to play some defense. Double Ion Beam on Sir Lindo.
Up there to protect against potential Mustangs if he decided to do that, because I honestly expected him to answer with a Mustang instead of that.
Yeah, this was unexpected and a good play, I think. Opponents have double Ion Beamed. Unfortunate, may I say, hapless. Hapless Sir Limbo over here. Yes, double shield drop, double Ion Beam, double missile, shield over here, and everybody and their brother coming in on mobile beacons. My real only question here is why the heck is their one Ion Beam that's on the other opponent? But you know, it's fine. Sir Limbo's taken acid now, ranged acid scorpion helping. It does mean that
and
some of our...
get splash on the Stangs.
Oh, I did miss the splash on the Stangs. That will help a lot against Wasps. It makes them weaker against the Overlords, but of course, that is the Marksman's job.
Yeah, that's a bit of an unfortunate chase here.
Yeah, stern chase there is pretty unlucky. And especially because you wind up with the Mustangs facing the unit that they're not great against, while the Marksmen face the unit that they're not great against, who's also become shielded. The Mustangs actually get one of them. That's helpful, and that freed up a few to engage the rest of the A aerial game. They are AA, so, you know, they're not doing zero over here. And eventually...
That's kind of all she wrote.
Eventually,
actually came
the Mustangs get the job done. The Worms tank everything. Cody and...
We noted
Go ahead.
those Mustangs are level 4. Triple tech.
Triple
Laser
tech.
sights.
Yes. Pretty awesome game there. Let's go find some heroes on this board. We are taking care of the chaff with the throwaway incendiary bomb Vulcans. I like that play from Cody. That was really clever. He's also sold out of all of the steel balls that had items in them except for one, moving those items over not to the Phantom Rays but to the Sandworms. We've got a level 4 Sandworm who did 2/3 damage. Hero from Cody's board. 3 level 3s that are all honorable mentions. For opponent, there's this laser sight healing melter who's got 500,000 damage and isn't even mentioned in the who did the most work from their board. 400,000 damage from this one pack of Wasps. 700,000 damage from this Overlord. Over on Sir Limbo's side of the board, how much did that one Scorpion do? Not much.
I don't think it does a lot of damage because the shields don't count as damage in this number.
Right. And then it winds up on chaff and it's dead by the time the forts come. Yeah. But it broke the spear here. Broke the point of the spear for a long time.
The Scorpion is literally the tip of the spear.
Well, so I'm seeing... No. It's breaking the tip of opponent's spear.
I guess, yeah. But in my formation, it's my tip of the spear.
It's the tip of your spear. True enough. Opponent gets only 350,000 damage out of the level 5 itemized Mustangs. That's very, very low for a 2-player game. It gets way more out of these level 4 Phoenix with range and charged shot. Obviously, they are doing damage to worms and scorpions, so they're getting full value. 33,000 damage per shot. Their wasps should have been sold long ago. They were level 2, and they were just feeding Sir Limbo's Mustangs. Level 4 triple tacked, level 4 triple tacked over here. And there is Sir Limbo's Heroes, actually at a level 5 worm scorpion here. He did 630,000 damage. Is a level 5 scorpion materially different than a level 3? Does depend what you're shooting at, but I think we can actually take a look at that on this board. 31,000 damage does not break the 40,000 hit point shield barrier. A 53,000 does, so this guy was one-shotting a shield barrier, and in spots like this where it hits, a single shot is going to hit 2 barriers, being able to boom, boom, gets that done, actually brings 2 barriers down at the start of the round. I think that would have been true from level 4, and then the other important thing is that it's got the 100,000 health, so, you know, it can sit there and tank forts for a while. That's a fun one, gentlemen.
I honestly think if the opponent had protected against the Phoenix flank in that one round, things could actually have turned out worse in the round we lost before this one. The fact that there was an unprotected tower in round 10
right
is I would say, like, in this kind of stage, when you're entering round 10 in a chaotic 2v2 with this on the other side of the board, your head is on fire and your brain is no longer working correctly. And, well, my frames were down to like 5 a second or something like that. So
right.
I was just clicking buttons.
Yeah, easy enough for opponents to miss the flank possibility, especially when you haven't been in any air all game, really. So all of a sudden you're in around a level 1 Phoenix coming in. You love it. Very fun one. Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, thank you for casting.
You're welcome.
I think, Cody, you are a bit silent and it cut off your voice.
Well, anyways, thanks for casting.
You're welcome.
All right, see you next time then.
Adieu, gentlemen. All right, that was Sir Limbo and Cody with a wild replay there. We're going to take a brief break. Welcome back. I mean, to everybody, I hope you guys saw that we were just down for a moment. We restarted OBS for that one. I am going to take a brief moment. I got to refill my water, pour a coffee, and grab myself a snack. Otherwise, we'll have a tilt Amarok losing games. Big shout out. Thank you for the 10 months of tier 1 subs from Whooped GG. Thank you so much, my friend. Deeply appreciate the support. You, not only as a as a friend and a moderator, but as a supporter of the channel, do keep us on the air. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. We'll put on a minute or two of words on stream before we get back to the full mecha. It's just my my chance to grab a quick snack and all that. So look forward to that if you're that person, and if not, this is probably your chance to go grab a snack or water or whatever you need as well. We will be right back to mecha after probably 2 rounds of words on stream. Of course, if you don't know how this works, yes, get fresh coffee, get fresh water. If you don't know how this works in Words on Stream, you type your guess in chat, and it shows up over here. Now, if somebody guessed something like mint, you might try mince or minty. Or, you know, if you're Cody, you'll just go straight for the full longest word and type ministry. That'll work. There you go. Now, once you've typed that, you are locked. It takes a moment until that blinking lock unlocks everybody's abilities. And now you're... There you go. Mist and Misty. Ooh, Iris is a good one. Names of games are not available. Of course, we are working together as a group. In the top right corner, you can see the goal. We have scored 93 out of 54 points required to advance to the next level. Blink, blink, blink. Amarok, Cody, and Onyx unlock. 3 to go, and you can kind of start getting some hints as to where those are. Like, one of these words will start with M-I blank, right? Because you can see the order of the correct answers. Apparently, Myri, which I just guessed from typing letters in order, right? Knits for Cody, we wind up 1 shy of perfect. That advances us 3 levels. The higher the level, the harder the rules get. Scores from Whooped and Free Flyer contributing. Onyx with the second best, Cody top of the table. Again, that'll be based on having gotten that long Ministry, the longest word there, as well as just contributing solidly throughout the entire round. We go to round 4. A step away. You guys are on your own. All right. Yeti, the finisher from Egophobic there. Great work. If you didn't notice, I know I wasn't around to explain the rules for that one. We got another perfect, so plus 5 more levels puts us on level 14. Back-to-back perfects. But for that round, we had a fake letter. I believe from 17, maybe from 14, we'll have a fake and a hidden. So it gets harder and harder. Help each other figure out what those are. Thonix with a great round. Cody on tops overall. Larkspicer, Egophobic, Saishuheki bringing us up to 10 contributors total. Good luck. All right, you've got a hidden E, and the Q is valid. And the perfect. I got myself an actual score on this round. Egophobic doing very well. Cody, Reagan, and Free Flyer scoring well. Cody tops. I'm at least in the ballpark with Thonix, Free Flyer, and Egophobic in their own league at 40s. And 10 total contributors so far. Going on to level 19. You've got your fake and your hidden now. Good luck. It's a 5-letter minimum. Leans is valid. Ooh, Egophobic hits on enables. Enables are your letters. Cited was valid. It looks like incited and incident were both valid. So incident are your letters. Well, that's an advance. We're through to level 25. Last time out, we shattered our previous record of 31 with a 35. So that is the number we are currently shooting for. Amarok, Dat Smurfik, Count, Obstacution, Cody, and Saishu Heiki doing good contributions. Phonics and Egophobic with more than 20 points on that round of really pushing this through. Cody tops the table. Phonics in second. Ego is catching me for third. Free Flyer a solid fifth. Saishu Heiki and Faustenberger both on good rounds as well. Two fake here. One hidden. Trues, Trues, was valid from Cody. Guest was valid from me. Gruel, our hidden letter is L. Hidden letter is L. I think that Smurf account hit on Gruel. Well, we hit a couple at the very end there. So much for L. It was not L, guys. Sorry. I thought I saw somebody hit a 5-letter, and I thought they had typed Gruel. So that is all my bad. Sorry for leading you folks astray. Sim, Booyah, Dad Smurfball scoring, Cody with 10, and I sabotaged Thonix in order to get to a tie with him. We do. We owe you guys a second game. Paging Steve French. 16 votes scored, including Sim and Booyah. Beware the Fog. Oops, GG. Top scorers with Faustenberg, Saishuheiki, Free Flyer, Egophobic in 4th, Amarok and Thonix tied for 2nd, and Cody, your top scorer. We will go again. Sorry, I will stay out. I'll stay out of the way. There we go, that's a perfect. Great contributions from 9 of us, all scoring about 1 word. I'm top of the table, Egophobic and Free Flyer in the 20s, Onyx close behind, Booyah and Beware the Fog on 10. 10 total contributors. We wind up with 1 fake letter here at level 9. Yes, I do not get blocked. It's true. There you go. You've got your long word, carrier. Acre, let's go. Nice job. Perfect letter, or perfect word here. Perfect game here. Thonix tops this time with Egophobic and Dat Smurf account all contributing 10. We've got 9 total contributors that round, 13 overall, with Streamer tops, Egophobic second, Thonix third, Free Flyer, Dat Smurf account, Saishu Heiki, Booyah, and Fog rounding up the top 10 or top 8 with 10 or more points. One fake letter, one hidden. Right, another perfect. Great word. Great work. Cody, top scorer this time. Ego, second. Tomsy, third. Fog and Free Flyer outscoring Streamer, Incarsus, Booyah, and Molesby all contributing gives us 14 total contributors, with Egophobic 4 points ahead of Thonix, 7 points ahead of Streamer, Free Flyer, Cody, and Fog in a close fight for fourth. We'll go on to level 19. One fake, one hidden. Opposite are your words. Five-letter minimum, five-letter minimum. Right, plus 2 levels puts us on level 21. Streamer not yet done eating, so we may have one more game after this. We're up to level 21. Onyx with the top score this round and takes the lead overall. Egophobic now 3 points behind after going second. Dat Smurf account, Fog, and Free Flyer. Great contributions. Seishuheki, Cody, and Fluffiest Princess all finding words as well, giving us 15 contributors. We go to level 21. Free Flyer hitting on Angst. Angst. Egophobic hitting on Gymnast, I believe. Gymnast. Goodness, stagey at the last moment from Free Flyer. Egophobic with a great round retakes the lead, 15 ahead of Thonix. Free Flyer saving the day at the end with to give us another perfect. We are up to level 26. Previous record was 31, and we've gone up to a new record of 35. So 2 more perfects, and we break our all-time high. Free Flyer, Fog, Fluffiest Princess, and Dat Smurf account the other scorers. 15 overall. 2 fake, 1 hidden. Free Flyer just hit on Wonder. Your letters are renowned. Everybody is playing at PAL Digital. I've got guesses happening here. Oh my goodness, welcome in Pastor Drewski and Raiders. We normally are playing some Mechabellum. Streamer took a brief break for dinner, We are looking to break our all-time record. Currently, we're at level 26. We had a record at 31 going into last stream. We have pushed that up to level 35. Thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? And how is everybody doing? This round, we had great work from Thonix and Ego, who are going back and forth for the lead here. Ego now 13 ahead. Streamer in third. Booyah, Dat Smurf account, Free Flyer, and Cody all with good scores. Free Flyer is catching me, and I don't think I'm going to hold on to third for much longer. Dat Smurf account and Beware the Fog broke 50. Cody's right there with them. We've had 15 total contributors. I had a nice win streak. It was fun, and then I bumped into you. I am sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I like big forts, and I cannot lie. But, yeah. Here we are. Saishu Heiki hit on tongs. Tongs are valid. Well, I appreciate the raid. Medstev hit on tones. Free Flyer hit on gents. Viking Raider hit on notes. Not that I have seen. All right. Think we had any new contributors with our set of raiders. We've just lost out on level 27. Great work. Looks like it was Onyx who got the long word at longest. Saishu Heiki top of the table this round. Free Flyer, Medstev, Dat Smurf account, and Viking Raider all scoring well. Oh my god, just arrived! Hello, Steve! Well, we will give you a third and final chance. Ego and Thonix just had a 5-point battle for the lead. We've got Free Flyer 1 point behind me for third. Dat Smurf account broke 60. Beware the Fog broke 50. Cody broke 40. Booyah and Saishu Heikyo each broke 30. And we had 16 total contributors. Steve is in, he's caffeinated. I'm done cooking. All I gotta do is bring the food back here and eat and guess. Let's go. Lock in, everybody. We're gonna hit a record. right. Great rounds from Ego. Dat Smurf account. Definitely smurfing here. Steve French, Medstev, Jelarak, Booyah, Fluffiest Princess, and Saishu Heiki on the board. Oh, man. We have already hit goal, lots of time to go. If we keep hitting perfects, we will break our all-time record, because our all-time record is 35. Sobs is a word, but there weren't two S's. Ego top of the table this time. Steve French second on the round. Booyah tied with me, Dat Smurf account fifth. 7 of us scoring. So it puts Ego 10 points ahead of Dat Smurf account, 11 ahead of Steve French, and 12 ahead of me. Booyah and Medstev both having good rounds so far. 11 folks on the board. Let's go. One of these letters is fake. There we go. Streamer leaps to the top of the table with a great round. Steve French and Cody in the 20s. Pharaoh, Eco, Booyah, great rounds. Medstev, Free Flyer, and Thonix also getting on the board. Streamer 6 ahead of Ego, 9 ahead of Steve French. Dat Smurf account and Booyah have broken the 30s. Medstev and Cody have broken the 20s. Pharaoh on 18, and we've had 15 players. Move on to level 16. 3 perfects in a row. Let's go. Clearly it says Sir Limbo, right? Oh, wait, no. 5-letter minimum. 5-letter minimum. L fake, O the hidden. L fake, O hidden. Please don't let noser actually be a word. Apparently, Senior with the tilde is actually a word. Steve French, best of the lot that time, leaps into a 2-point lead with Egophobic in third. Onyx and Dat Smurf account and Egophobic also had 10-point rounds. Jellerak, Booyah, Fluffiest Princess, and Saishu Heiki get on the board. 15 still scoring. We go on to level 21. Senior is not an English word, it's true. Oops is valid. Oppose is valid. Postpone. Postpone are your letters. Nope Stone does sound like something from a comedic fantasy setting. I love it. Oh, ho, ho, perfect again? Are you kidding me? All right, we are on level 26. Our old high score was level 31. Our new high score is level 35. If we can drop back-to-back perfects from here, we will break our record. Egophobic with the best round there takes the lead. Thonix and Steve French we finally reached the point where they're outperforming Streamer. With Steve French now in second, I'm in third. Booyah, Saishu Heiki, Medstev, Toast, and Free Flyer, along with Larksmeister, all doing great jobs to get on the scoreboard. Booyah, Thonix, and Dat Smurf Crown all over 40s. 2 fake, 1 hidden. Free Flyer just hit with Stern. Stern are all valid. Fluffiest Princess hit on Turns, T-E-R-N-S. Egophobic hit on Wrongest, I believe. Wrongest. Maybe not. Maybe that's not what Egophobic hit on. Strength? You think you hit it on strength? Strength is what he thinks? There we go. Yep. That's much better. Nets, let's go! Another perfect! 5 levels plus up to 31. We've just tied our all-time high. Or no, our previous all-time high. Our second highest score. Athonix, Fluffiest Princess, Egophobic, Carrying, Free Flyer, Cody, Medstev, and Steve French on the board. Ego now 21 points clear of Steve French, who's 10 ahead of me. Athonix broke 50. Booyah and Dat Smurf account have broken 40. Medstev in the 30s with Cody, Fluffiest Princess, and Saishu Heki close in on 20s. 2 fake, 2 hidden. Let's go. That Smurf account hit with piled, P-I-L-E-D. One of your hidden is L. Steve French hits on implode. Those, I think, are your letters. Implode, your letters. Oh no, we need one more. We got it! Steve French in at the very last second. We get a level. We are up to level 32. Fluffiest Princess and I scored. Spinsurface with 10. Free Flyer and Egophobic and Dat Smurf account contributing. Phonics a great 20. Steve French 33. Let's go. Egophobic now 3 ahead of Steve French. I'm in third. Phonix 13 behind me. Dat Smurf account broke 50. Booyah in the 40s. Medstev and Fluffiest Princess in the 30s. A perfect here gives us our all-time high score. We're on level 32. 2 fake, 2 hidden. I know why Bride is blocked. I will never know. Oh man, everybody's got to be on it. Grins. Signer. Man, we were close. Look at you guys. Holy smokes, we got so many people on the board that round. Once we had the letters, we were on fire. If they give us the letters, literally, with 2 locks instead of 1, we get past that. Free Flyer, Steve French, Jellerak, Dat Smurf Account, Toast94, Saishu Heiki, Booyah, and Medstep all picked up words there. That one was super hard. Steve French, you are top of the table, 4 ahead of Egophobic. Phonix doesn't quite catch me despite making a great run at it after, I think, missing round 1. Dat Smurf Account in 5th with breaking 60. Booyah broke 50. Medstev broke the 40s. Free Flyer and Fluffiest Princess in the 30s. 20s each from Cody, Saishu Heiki, Jellerak. 10 each from Ferrosarg, Toast, and Spin Surface. Quish and Larkmeister on the board. Did we pin something? I don't think so. I didn't mean to. Alright, question for you guys. Are we going back to Mecha, or do we want one more crack at Words on Stream? Let's put up a quick. We're gonna do a 1-minute poll here. 1-minute poll for one more words. You got your vote. You got your vote up. 1 more words. Yes, no. There you go. You can buy a thing for 100. You can buy a thing for 100. Buy a vote for 100. We've got an ad running. We have been engaged. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. I think I would lean towards going back to Mecha, since that's, what the stream is about. But currently, yes is leading. If you really want no to win and go back to Mecha, you're gonna have to buy a bunch of votes. We got like a plenty of people in the we're doing it again. He says, I have 100,000 channel points. Don't try me. All right. That is certainly one way to make it clear. And so I actually think, of all people, Toast is probably the one that could be could challenge you. Did I mean to pin something? What wound up pinned? Okay, it looks like... There you go. Ego bought it. 1,600 channel points. Yes is the answer. We are going through. Banny apparently was pinned. I don't know why. Unpin this message. You need to be right back, but we got this. Okay, we are going to start without you, and you'll join in the middle of the game. We've already made, people are so dialed in. 4 words in, we've already made goal. Of course, if you are new to Words on Stream, obviously, the way this is working is people are typing their guesses in chat. If a guess is wrong, you don't really get any feedback other than it not showing up. When you are right, obviously, you get your word up there. Now, people have little locks next to their name. You see, now those are going away. Once there's a little blinking light unlock. And how far we make it depends on how much we score, right? So we have just hit perfect. That means we get 5 levels harder. With great work from Egophobic, Free Flyer, Araphis, Medstev, Dat Smurf Account, Cody, and Booyah. That push us through here. Egophobic top of the table. Now, we go on to level 6, still not very hard, but kind of keep in mind the timing on counting down to those locks. You can sort of, if you guess a word that you know is valid this round, mouth, for example, mouthful, there you go. You can kind of count how long it took between your typing it and it showing up for you to figure out what your stream delay is. So, And then you'll be able to kind of start guessing even before you've seen the visual of it unlocking, if you know what your stream delay is, right? Right, there we go. Thought is not a valid word. I tried guessing it anyways. Okay, Egophobic, top of the table again. Cody with a great round. Medstev, Free Flyer, and Booyah all in the 10s. Jellarak and that Smurf account contributing. Another perfect puts us on 11. With Egophobic in the 30s already. Free Flyer and Cody in the 20s. Medstev and Booyah ahead of Streamer. Dat Smurf account, Jellarak, and Rafis making it 9 on the board. We've had like 15 or 16 in previous runs. So keep trying, get yourself on the word. One of these letters is fake, so, it gets a little harder. Okay, the A is the fake. The A is the fake. So sad that this is not valid. One who hoes, perfectly valid word there. What is a comer, and more importantly, why is it not blocked by automod? We don't know. Shoini and Cody on the board, Dat Smurf account, Jellarak, Booyah, and Steve French in the 10s. Egophobic and Medstev outscore your streamer with Medstev on the top to leap into second place. 15 behind Ego. Booyah in the 30s, Cody, Free Flyer, and Jellarak in the 20s. Steve French is right there with Dat Smurf account in the 10s after missing 2 rounds. We've hit perfect 3 in a row. We're on level 16. Five-letter minimum here. 5-letter minimum. The R is the fake. The R is the fake. And Y is the hidden. R fake, Y hidden. There are your letters, employees. Great work, Medstev. Sepoy? Sepoy? What the heck? But another perfect. There we go. Medstev, what a round. 42 points. Top of the table on 84. Doubled his score overnight. Egophobic scored 20. Booyah, Steve French, and Thonix scored 10 each. We had 9 total contributors. We've had 13 point folks get on the board overall. And we are pumping them out. 4 perfects in a row have put us on level 21. If we can do 3 more, we hit level 36. Medstev top, Egophobic second, Booyah in 4th, just behind Streamer. 1 fake, 1 hidden. Someday, Rafis will get the top 100. Dat Smurf account hit on trend. Steve French hit on Trident. Trident. Trident are your letters. T-I-T-R-E, please. T-I-T-R-E. Thank you. Very nice work, guys. +5 levels. Streamer and Steve French carrying Ego and Medstep, doing a lot of work so far. They're in the 90s. Dat Smurf account and Thonix on the board, that one. Steve French has broken 50 after missing 2 rounds. Booyah in the high 40s. Dat Smurf account in the 30s. Jellerock, Cody, and Free Flyer in the 20s. Onyx, Choini, Saishuheiki, and Rafes on the board. 13 players. We go to level 26. We are close. We are close. 2 fake, 1 hidden. Medstev hit on Calve, C-A-L-V-E. Dat Smurf account hit on Caver, C-A-V-E-R. And Jellerock hit on Clear. So Clear, Caver, and Cav gives you, I think, Calver. Calver? Steve French hits on Cleaver. Cleaver are your words. Cleaver are your full set of letters. There you go, you've got your full set of letters. 4 to go, and you can kind of guess where they are in order. All right, let's go. Another perfect. We've hit level 31 on 6 straight perfect rounds, guys. Our all-time record is 35, our second best is 32, our third best is 31. So any success on this round puts us on our top 3. Medstev with 35 points now top of the table by a margin. Thonix, Steve French, and Dat Smurf account each scored 20 that round. Booyah, Egophobic, and Saishu Heiki each scored 10. Free Flyer, Jellarak, and Cody on the board. Let's go. We can do it. 2 hidden, 2 fake. This one will be tough. Six-letter maximum, 5-letter minimum. Saishu Heiki hit on laced, L-A-C-E-D is valid. Drown Bell hit on clear. So your letters are those are your letters, guys. I believe. Oh, man, we did great. We did great. Lanced and Candle, the 2 long words. Medstev, what a round, sir. 21 on that hard of a level. Cody, Steve French, Saishu Heiki, and Dat Smurf account, along with Drown Ball Champ getting words in. That gives us 14 total players. Drown Ball Champ coming in clutch at the very end there, getting one of the first words on that board. Saisho Heiki in the 20s. Free Flyer Jellarak in the 30s. Thonix and Cody in the 40s. Dat Smurf account and Booyah hits 60. Steve French hits 80 despite missing 2 rounds. Egophobic beats me on 100, but Medstev, what a round. 151. Hats off to you. That'll be it for our words on stream for now. We are back to Mecca, where I don't even remember what we were doing, but I've eaten. Okay, we won the last game out. We won our last game out. Medstev says, all right, it's time to zero out the next 7 rounds. Do you mind if I cue into you? I'd rather not, as the coming off of a break, not warmed up. I don't know why Nightbot is super slow today. But we do have a... Here we go. So I think we just reached 3 and 3 at 1753, right? Yeah, okay. Set record, 3 and 3. Win 1, 1753 is minus 17 for the day. Let's see if Streamer can get locked in like you guys, where this toast is like, I'm back! I'm back! I can warm up in this game. All right, if you insist. I'm not sure I have enough coffee for this. Ocelotus Gaming, hello. If you're already donating MMR, sure. You guys can try to snipe. Scorpion is love. It's a Thonix. It's a Thonix. Channel points are up. Hello, Ocelotus. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. Yes, Thonix and whooped. Scorpion is love. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Okay, good luck. Have fun out there. What can we do to him that he would not expect from me? Round 2 range. Hacker Fang aggro. That he would not expect, for sure. Tomsy is Thonix, yes. Yes, indeed. You're doing your best to lose it all. Wait, what are you doing back there, sir? Come aggro me, bro. It's fine. Alright, he's gone Arclight. What if everybody's single target shoots the chaff? Wait a minute, we got a tower over there. Alright. I does have an idea. I does. Hello. Why do I feel like this is much further zoomed out than when I play? You are still new to the game? Well, okay, first off, welcome in. We love answering questions on this channel, so you are certainly in the right place. There is a hidden secret setting that, you know, yours is probably going to look something like this, and you're prevented from mousing out much further than this. So you get in here, hit on control, increase max camera height. With that, I can't zoom any further out than this, right? This is as far out as I can zoom. If I click the button, control increase max camera height, I can come all the way out to here, which is probably too far, but it's nice for 2v2 matches, right? This is probably about right for a 1v1. I kind of wish they'd set it so that this was the maximum camera height by default, but they were having memory issues at the start of the game's existence, if you will. So, you know, small memory leaks. Yes. And then I'm going to recommend, you've got 3 buttons here that control the camera angle. So manual camera lets you zoom it around with your, keys. I suggest you play it on automatic, because what that'll do is show you all 4 flanks, and it zooms in as the game gets closer. Now, some people, this makes them motion sick, and that is a terrible thing. We do not want to make you motion sick. So if that's the sort of thing that happens, you might want to, you might not want to do it. But he says, Obscution says this setting is the worst. I actually do it because I think a huge part of the skill of the game is knowing where to look. And if Streamer is on the wrong view of the map, showing you the thing you don't care about, that's really bad for you guys, right? It's just overall bad. I'm okay with this. Give you guys range. And we'll bring in... What tech is nice on Mountain? Whatever you want, buddy. At any rate, if you're training your eye where to look, you know, you can miss things. You can easily miss a little flank down here or whatever, if you're not on this view. Now, some people obviously hate it, so let's not discourage those folks. But it is also what Streamer chooses so that you guys can kind of train your eye as to looking at my battlefield. There is a Mountain. He has taken gun-launched missile. Turn 3 Mountain, what? Hey, this is somebody who is, yeah, he took no efficient maintenance. He's not even running it. Not even running it. All right, sweet. Doesn't even have it on the board. We're not running Ignite on the Badgers. No. That would have been nice, right? Yes, you guys can have some charged shot there. Let's make sure we eat the missile as best as we can here. Bust you on out as well. This guy come up the middle. No one plays this unit against me, so I have to try it myself. Fair. I mean, fair argument, for sure. He has jump driven it to make sure I didn't put acid on. That's fair. Seems very fair. Yeah, missile's awesome against mid units. It's very true. It's also really good against giants because it does 20,000 damage. So. Wait. He says wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Opponent has figured something out. Wait, do I pay tax every round? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Better win quick. Dang. Indeed, sir. Indeed. Default mountain techs don't include efficient maintenance. Here he is trying to win quick with a nice little Phoenix back there. That's a pretty good shout for sure. Make me come back and play defense. Now, it's going to be a bad round for us, but it's not a huge damage round for him. Yeah, classic Phoenix flank, right? Not a huge damage round for opponent. Lots of levels for these guys. Wasps for our flank screening purposes. Hold up. He read me like a book. On that side, sure. Ditto. That is a very wounded mountain over there. Uh-oh. Mountain down, baby! Mountain down! Oh no! Hmm. He got out of it. Interesting. Very interesting. He's into more scorpions, huh? Really? All right. Not sure what that one was, because I think we were still on for another match. No, he has had a match where we didn't abandon out of that one, but I don't know. Felt like that one was going to go another round. Paid actor, yes. You build one melter, you beat that unit. Just strange. Oh, I mean, there are ways to make that unit. That unit can counter melter as well. Now, this was Thonix. He didn't want to steal MMR off of a Smurf account, is what was going on there. Does this still end mid-round? I was guessing he was going to redeploy it, of course. But he just winds up in Scorp staying. I just want to see if... Does the game still end on surrender in replay? I just want to see if this goes all the way out. Because we had 1670 something. We had 1618. He's got 4177. Oh yeah, he does. He does win it. But in the replay I was watching, this guy died, so I don't know what happened there. But it still would have been enough. Okay. It's fine. All right. But I actually floated 800 on that round, Thonix, on that last round, with the plan to turn it around the following round. Quick at 1772. I pay that one out as a Thonix win. I almost clicked flying on those. That was the other thing I was thinking about, because I had 850, I think, on that last round. So the thought there was maybe I fly and the scorpions become meaningless. The other guy becomes meaningless. Sorry, I forget what it was. We are facing Quick. The mountain, right, was the other one. Mustang doesn't do enough damage to them, right, with them in big. All right, well, we are 3 wins, 4 losses, scoring the Thonix match as a loss. But, you know what, we're going to have you guys in flank screening roles early. And we actually kind of need you guys. With maybe if these guys go vertical. Yes, it's a loss with MMR gain. Now we're warmed up. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, now we've chewed through his chaff before he chews through ours. The question is, does our single target chew through his tanks quickly enough? Looks like on the left we do, on the right we don't, but we do outrange those Void Eyes, so we're gonna, I think, win the round. Yep, they don't see us. We win round. Channel point predictions are up for this one. At least I can say I've tried that unit. I will never play it again. Probably the right choice, my friend. Probably the right choice. Give it a go. Give it a go, and then abandon it forever. I think we need real chaff clear soon, but we're gonna forego it this round. Hopefully opponent is not the kind that adds a wasp on round 2. No, he's the kind that adds a Farseer. It's on the level 2 Stormcaller side. And everything is bunched up together right there for a Stormcaller volley. Oh, S-tier Stormcaller volleys, guys. Let's go. And again, the sledges are eating some of the early shots, but we get a lot of the late shots going on to chaff. Yeah, it's like Rocket Punch from Fort that doesn't end. Right? Like, you don't have to die to get it. These guys are shooting the wrong targets. Dummies. Oh, dear. Eventually they will get it. They do. We barely win round 2. Where were you firing from? Kind of here-ish, I think. I'll just go right across that. That's fine by me. I think we'll assume he smokes the, what is currently our strong side. Yeah, no, he smokes right down the middle. That's fine. It'll be alright. I don't mind closing the distance anywhere near as much as he does, having that, having the missile launcher come out and be a lot easier to target, so it'll be fine. We're also got units we're planning on ranging down in there, so hanging out in the smoke. Yeah, it does mean the level 2 marksman came out front. And I was already kind of thinking of taking the ranges. Yeah, you will be just walking into the smoke. That's sort of your lot in life. Sorry, buddy. Be out in front to protect the marksman and make sure he doesn't get overly fixated on ground units, please. We can hide something in the smoke for a turn. We'll be gone, but I think it would be kind of funny to have that. Hanging out in the smoke. Ah, it doesn't hide. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, there are tanks hiding in the smoke. Undetected. Hidden tanks. Yes, opponents shouldn't be able to... Like, if I were doing this, I would do all sorts of different things with smoke. Smoke would be protecting the unit in it, you know, requiring units to get closer instead of preventing the unit from seeing out. That's Twitch, guys. That is Twitch side, the lag. I've had about... I've had a few drops. Oh, come on now. That is Codifly, yes. The lag, I believe, is between Streamlabs and Twitch. I'm not sure which end it's on. It doesn't appear to be on my end. Don't think we want a battleship in the background. We might take a laser sight, though. Especially for you. We'll let you have additional damage as well. You guys can have range. Apply 2 more of you. Let's try this again with normal distances and normal techs. Shall we? Now, also, let you have a running crawler effect over there. I know, where are the giants? Oh, I should be unlocking them at least. We're back! Hello, Ruffus! After the Tomsy Thonix reveal, I'm wondering which other Twitch names I don't know yet. Let's see, Toast94 is ToastX2, Coding Firefly is Codafly, Salt Monkey is Zach, is Salt Monkey. Let's see, Sobmon is Sobmon. What else? What else? Amarok81 is Amarok. Sacco is 07X, OX7, whatever it is. The hex for Sacco. I know! You're shocker indeed. Fair enough. Everybody shields the fire. Some of the fire will land, not all of it. We do get one pack of crawler into it, which is good for us. Very good. The anti-missiles from opponents' Farseers are not necessarily going to help a ton. We sell out, we, Nightcrawler is Nightballer, is Baller, is, let's see, who else? Nightcrawler is, yeah, basically everybody. Messiah is SpongeBob, is, oh no, Freak Bob, sorry, is, something or other about LeBron. Don't remember all the names he's had. LeBron for president, right? Scammerock81. I mean, he's been just about everybody. Really. You blame me for not remembering all of them? Hamrock is not red hair or flower fairy, no. Sorry. Hate to disappoint. Mike Tyson is in fact Mike Tyson. We just don't... Wait. Hold on. X-Fire X is Mike Tyson. Is Mike Tyson, but we don't know if he's Mike Tyson. Okay. I hope that made sense. If you know, you know. He's gonna win with it, though. There's too much tempo with the, Oh, sorry, I should have sent you a GG quick. Well done. I need to go back and look at that. Do have some shout-outs. Thank you for the follow to Roughneck Rico and Ava Traxium. Controversial. You think Forgotten Arbiter question mark is Forgotten Arbiter? I once knew that, but I have now forgotten. Remembered Arbiter is Forgotten Arbiter. Alright, let's take a look at this. What is going on? You can see just how slow this is by like, it's gotta be on the Twitch side because we have the, because of the way that the Nightbot is going so slow. What does he arbitrate? We don't know. Hello! Dev responded to your bug report about Whirlwind. Cool! Let's go, cat! Very nice, very nice. Alright, I need to look at that last round, because I need to know two things. They respond to bugs, what are you talking about? Confirmed it's a bug and should be scaling with all damage sources. Let's go! That's awesome. Alright, instead of... let's just do this. Those guys. We'll get shields in slightly better places this way. We know he blocks that, but that's okay. We might just missile out the crawler that comes there. All that good. I just want to see if we can turn this around. Yeah, just being able to block that smoke and I think do more damage. Did he go loose? Yeah, he went loose. That's part of the problem here. And our fangs are too far back to support, so they don't get in front of the level 2 Raiden here. That lets him kill arc lights before we've cleared chaff. The anti-missile's still doing a ton of work. Yeah, it's no different. Okay. Huh. So our take has to be something so I can sell out of the missile to get that back. Did he go with a second tech on the eyes? Plausibly. Now, what if we do... I don't know he has loose formation, but we do know he's trying to finish out. We sell out of one of you. Doesn't really matter which. Do one fort. kind of letting this be unlucky to make up for the fact that we're playing around his turn a little bit. We're blocking the smoke, but we don't block the smoke in front of our storms. Whatever. Did he put a second tech on the eyes? I don't think so. He only ever had the free energy absorption. And welcome in, Illith. First time chatter, much appreciated. Nice to see you. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, the Typhoons do a lot better. We've gotten 300 out of the storms that were countered. Somebody's finally locked the Raiden, but it actually doesn't want to go down, does it? Goodness. It's enough that we've changed just a little bit of this board before we go down. We had 1767 going into the round. I think we still lose. Right? Yep, we still lose. Yes, Nose Grab. A couple of reasons. If you are ever planning on taking the other techs, if you're thinking of them as a short-range tanky unit, kind of what he's done, energy absorption, energy shield, electromagnetic armor, pretty solid. It's going to keep them coming back to life. But, you can even run a completely different set of techs on the Void Eyes. But don't even run that, right? So it's like we're going to be running a long-range aerial suppression damage dealer. It's like a cheap Phoenix. Yeah, Thonix, I do need to respond to Farseer better. I probably should have sold this sledge so that it stopped feeding. Better chaff, maybe? I don't know what to... Maybe even anti-missile on it. To keep it out of the, out of that hyperscale. Yeah, I mean, I was Giant Specialist, right? We could have done all sorts of things. Even that last round, right? We could sell and go to a, instead of going more fort, we could sell and go, blue car or something to try and just chew through them. He doesn't have a ton of single target damage. Yeah. Lost it. We're facing Westmanland, AWM. Twitch name Westmanland. So up in the 2000s or so. Should be a heavy favorite. All right, good night. Thank you for being here, Zalex. Enjoy your burgers if that's where you go. 4700 Typhoon Specialist with Hounds. He's in Sabertooth Specialist with Sabers. Burgers are always good, says Durison. And Nose Grab, thank you for joining us. First time chatter, feel free to give a follow. I am kind of the voice of Mechabellum, one of the OG Mag 1 casters. I've been casting the weekend tournament on Saturdays for, I don't know, let's see, I cast 26 and 27, I think. So, we're at 114, so it's almost 2 years. We'll be missing this coming Saturday, but I do have a guest taking over for it. So, we should have Clint Leetwood taken over as the voice of Amaranth, or the voice of Mechabellum for the weekend tournament European on Saturday. Off to take my kid to Pride. And swelter in the ungodly heat. That was pretty much my primary memory of last Pride. Yeah, he's in the 2000s. 2038 or something. Hey, we win round 1. Let's go. I do actually have the betting window open. I was just waiting for that thing to come through. So, hold your horses. Hold your horses. There you go. Betting window up. Yeah, it is a drier heat. It's true. From to Savannah and North Carolina. Oh dear. Blues from North Carolina, I believe. Blue Feral. You thought I was gonna die from heat? It was 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Wait a minute. 83? That's not die from heat. Yeah, you're very Swedish then. Fair enough. I mean, I thought you guys had saunas. I suppose the trick to saunas is that you can always leave them when you get too hot. What even is a Fahrenheit? Yes. Yes, indeed. It is 1.8 of a Celsius. Each degree is 1.8 of a degree. Some of us Americans are capable of thinking in Celsius and metric. Some are not. Depends how Europeanized you've become. And we get a round 2 win. Yeah. He knows what's coming, right? Does he? Fair enough, fair enough. We tried, chat. We tried. It almost worked. It did not almost work. He had it read like a book, Well, we took 2 rounds off of AWM. It was a good fight, lads. Get all your bets in on AWM now. Hmm. Hmm. Chin gun, sure. Wasps on a mission. Go, lads, go. They get through. Actually got through. Hero wasps. Get it done. They're not gonna get it done, guys. They did their best, but they're really not gonna get it done. S-tier mobile beacon. Is there a Scorp staying angle here? Probably. Now that he's 2 techs into the, 2 techs into the junk. Sure. What do you mean? You're 1 bison, half an eagle wing, and 4 subway footlongs tall. I mean, and of course you weigh 13 stone. The real trick there is knowing how long the subway footlong actually is if it isn't a foot long. Yeah. Thank y'all, thank y'all. We hit that one. We drew these guys to the Typhoon side. I don't know if you guys noticed that little detail of that one. This should be a very good round for us, and we needed a good round. But yeah, three surviving giants and a surviving Typhoon. Let's go. Bringing AWM down to 2170. Great, you guys. Finally sell out of you. Take you. Take you. He's got an abyss. All right. That's not a gut punch, though, is it? It's not. Not from this. Heh. All right. Hmm. Yeah, tickle, tickle, right? He's over there. Okay. I forgot about the missile. I forgot about the anti-missile for when I clicked the AA barrage. That's annoying. Still. Anybody to sell here? Yeah, A barrage I think was a mistake to click. But not because of the level at disadvantage, because of the AA on these guys. Really need you to get that tower, guys. Getting that tower a bit earlier would have been really nice. I might even say critical it would have been to get that tower earlier. AWM with the win. Yeah, it doesn't... A barrage doesn't scale with level. So... if you read the text, it only does 900 damage. Boom. Yeah, it's clicking AA barrage. I think the round 7 is the mistake there. AWM a 7-1 favorite. Congrats to those who took him in this one. Clearly, taking a break to eat was the wrong choice. That is a rare statement on this channel. But apparently it's true. We'll take a briefish break to go refill the coffee. Be right back. Oh, I wanted to look at the replay. Thank you, Westmoreland. Always at the edge of my seat. Thank you so much. It's so frustrating to feel like I play you really close, and then you always pull it out. Leveling that at the your left side tower that round, that last round was so good. So I think the play here. So we've gone back not to 8 but to 7, because I think that's the spot for me. Because I took AA barrage on it, but I think that's just a flat mistake here. I take those, level you guys. Obviously, I have to do this to draw that first beam. Not that I know you're disappearing. And then I've got to cover your potential fire. Leaves me there and there. We probably do something like you and temp range. He comes over to the other side. We've got just enough locking. Now, do we do the 2100? 2197 or whatever you're on. Yeah, we do. Okay. And then what if we do it, we'll do one more time with the fire on the right, which, probably here-ish. Basically the same thought here. Let's ditch that. Grab two of you. Take those two. Take temp range. Lone and the triple shields again. Again to protect the fire. We're actually burning our own hands to death over there. I don't think we're going to do the 2197 this time. I think it takes the fire on the correct side to get the 2197. Yeah, this is way worse. Yeah, it was definitely doomed if we fire the other side. And then you're right that we burned our own chaff on that side. So yeah, great play there. And then the reason I should have fired the left side, not the right, is assuming that I've got to protect the back side, not because the level 2 is going to jump drive over there, but because there should be a level 1 over there by this turn. Right. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And like we have to have that backside protect because we only have the one fort over there. Yep. So we win round, but don't win game with that. Okay, coolio. Sorry to those of you who saw an ad while we were doing some of that, and we'll probably see an ad during the next match. But I've got to go grab the coffee real quick. Be right back. I feel like I lost that one by thinking AA missile on the 4 forts instead of remembering that there was anti-missile. With coffee, he would have won that. Hello, Donnie. Welcome in. We're facing user YJHD. Has a very cute cat. Yeah, not a great pick. Is that a Smurf? My first cat was a Siamese. They're so chill. Don't know if this cat is familiar and if this is a Smurf, but I mean, it certainly sounds like one. The name like that. Not sure we like the way this is going. I mean, we might as well missile somebody, right? If you're going to be this nicely missleable, maybe he shields, maybe he doesn't. He's also not flying. So we'll take our round 2 Phoenix, and that changed the way this ought to place. It ought to place here, right? Man, he guesses right and everything. What's with that? It's warm enough that I made myself ice water when we did Words on Stream, and all of the ice has already melted. We're talking like a big gallon jug of ice water, and all of the ice has melted. Sure how he guessed correctly which side we were going to be hitting, but we do get the round win with the flying. Let us pivot to ranged arcs instead of being in tarantulas all day. Take extra damage. Opponent took a rhino, far side. Speed specialist, playing from deep. I think is going to win on the Mustangs, probably. Arclight's doing a job back there, though. Let's go, Arclights. We do give away a level 3 XP to this Mustang, who is going to level if it gets the tower. It does, and opponent wins round. But we better off now. So you let this guy have that. We will have a hasty fort from deep. Do 2 shots that rhino. Wowza. Alright, that's interesting. Rhino will just disappear. Opponent goes for... what is this? Launcher overload on those guys. Alright. Fort's down. Or, sorry, Rhino down even. Fort's still up. Fort's down also. Alright. We'll just run our big forts from tucked right inside the towers. Go ahead and unlock that. Actually, hold on a minute. Maybe we want 1 fort. One of you. And range. How's that feel? That feels a little bit better. And Fang. Yep. That's why we took the extra Phoenix, so we'd have the AA on that side. Clearly needed. Opponent has taken a 3rd Stormcaller with rapid reload. And is into the late arriving Fangs. Also has some leveling hounds coming at us on the right side. That's a little scary. Maybe we should have been in Raiden instead of Phoenix? Let's have a level 2 Phoenix over there, please. Oh, wait. A terrible spot for a level 2 Phoenix, isn't it? Not on an orbital javelin round. Way over here, probably. Run those two. Ugh. Again! Hmm. Slowly building out a board, but I don't know if this is going to work, gang. It's not feeling it at the moment. We've been on a bit of a losing streak. Five gun back there. EMP on the birds is going to help, though, right? Cuts off range, cuts off the 5 gun. And yeah, you've got a mobile beacon around that. That's fine. Man, we're going down. I think we're out again. Frustrating. Frustrating night tonight. Oh, and it just wasn't even close, gang. Well, thank you. Would you like to do a 1v1? Naming it MMR Monday has, in fact, cursed me. Thank you, Danny Stank. Win or lose, you're still fun to watch. Appreciate it. It really has cursed me, Cat Save You. Caster curse built in right into the title. We went 9 and... yesterday, I started out 1-3 and then finished out 8-1 to go like 9-4. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling so good. I'm playing so well. And like There's just nothing today. Just nothing. MMR Giveaway Monday strikes again. At least these last two we haven't given away much because we were playing folks with higher MMRs. $17.34 now. Is stream bugged? Streamlabs or Oh, we can check. We'll check the YouTube real quick just to see. Looks like it's up. The YouTube. It looks like it's up on the YouTube side, which is good news. So it's just on the Twitch side. So it's like the Streamlabs to Twitch connection seems to be down. Looks like up. It looks like it's up on the YouTube side, which is good news. It took away combat chat for spectators again. Stream is fine for some people. On the Twitch side, so it's like the Streamlabs to Twitch connection. And of course, you're hearing double because I have that picking up from the YouTube there. Okay. Well, Twitch is acting up. Okay, so it's not just me. How am I supposed to woof at Sacco now? We are facing a bad goblin. You can come woof at me, Dachshund. We've been giving it away right now. Maybe Twitch forgot to pay their internet. Yes, that's probably it. I think that's probably it. All right, let's see if we can do the bait. Yeah, forgot to pay the Amazon bill. I mean, or scaling issue, right, is more legitimate. Big Bezos just have his big wedding. Yes, his Twitch forgot the Amazon bill. That's actually a really good one, Thonix. All right, our hope here. Our hope here is to beta Mustang answer later. He's already in Mustangs. So we just want to keep him in Mustangs, I guess. Oh, he's coming out aggro on the line with Hound. Doesn't have fire? Okay. We've got our crawler on the wrong side, but that'll be fine. Everybody's hounds meet in the middle and fire at each other at the same range. That was exciting. Opponent Elite Specialist went with a 4th hound and a marksman. We went with a 4th hound and a crawler. So eventually this suits us once we get the crawlers engaged. But that'll be after the tower take. Channel point predictions are up. And, you know, no harm, no foul. If you bet against Streamer the way Streamer is playing, it's making perfect sense. Laser sight, huh? I believe, but since I'm always wrong, that means I should bet against. Yeah, there it is. The rub of watching Amarok. Love it. Love it. What kind of mad lad takes a wasp into 2 Mustangs? The wasps are actually going to level, aren't they? That's great. Let's go, team. They level, they get the tower. They haven't leveled yet, but they will. Screw it! I'm at the win! Why are we throwing crawlers against towns? We're throwing the crawlers into the Mustangs. We want those Mustangs shooting nothing but crawler all day long. The real question is, why are we throwing wasps into Mustangs? And apparently, because it's going to win. Is there anything else clever we can do with these? Probably not, right? There is the 3rd Mustang. Get him into the Mustangs. Let him have Mustang problems. He hasn't ranged them yet. A lot of good experience for the hounds. I think most of them will level this round, which is pretty nice for us. Hopefully. Hopefully that's nice for us. I was thinking about buying a Wraith anyways, because we can armor the Wraith into the many Mustangs, force him to buy a little bit more marksman. Hopefully he doesn't stop to think about why we did that, or doesn't even notice that that's new. Also plausible. We'll let him have oil on that side of the board. Healing sledgies. Okay. One good marksman out there to handle all these wraiths. Now, these guys have basically survived the wraith, which is oddly interesting. Poor wraith chased the entire board. If we can pull you guys into the oil, maybe. Wraiths, as it turns out, are pretty bad at killing regen sledges. You are not wrong. Not wrong at all. Question is, do we... I mean, this guy did 107,000 damage, but it was all healed, right? Opponent in the AA marksman. Shockings. Truly shockings. Probably should have lit that oil on fire this turn, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. I think the heals would have done fine anyways. No. It's AM Mustang? I don't think so. It's just... Oh, it is AM on the Mustangs. Love it. That does get us out of something, doesn't it? Steel ball prod, sure. Holy smokes, opponent is in a rideable board right now. Severino Terra, he does have anti-missile. He's got missile interceptor. He took missile interceptor because the possibility of me lighting that on fire with the Hound incendiary, I think. And Queesh, that was a great shot. A great shout to call out the AM Mustang. Four techs, including fork and ionization, but no splash. So that, take that. Might actually be range. Oh, no. You, those two, and let us release some folks slowly out of the crawl over here. This can kind of come out of the oil at different range, different speeds. That'll do for the Rydens. Oh, look at that go. That worked. Yeah, we don't have chain. You've bet all your money on me. You're down to 7.2k or less? When did that happen, my friend? Levels. More levels. Now we're selling you, right? He's about to be Momo-rocked unless you win. You had over 100. Oh, all I had over 100k. Okay, Jeff Bezos over there. Goodness. Almost made us believe you. We sell you first. Along with you. You appear. More hit points for everybody. Oh my god, it's a mountain. It's a mountain with armor plating. Okay. It blocks 1,400 of our 13,000 damage per Raiden shot. I'm not sure it's actually going to be very good over there. I don't think it is very good over there. We don't even ionize it, right? We just kill it. He's not running AA on it. Oh, it's just to buy enough time for the marksman? Maybe? Maybe. I mean, okay, I guess. Hello, Down Dreamer. How you doing? Just lurking today. He's fine. Just lurking is permissible. These parts, as you know. Just got beat with nothing but fangs and one mountain. Yes, is that the very deep, ranged mountain build? Is that what it was? In 2v2, I had to take a break before I broke my computer. Fair. Most fair. We spent most of this game baiting a Mustang response so that we could bring out the Abyss. Abandoned the Abyss because of what he was doing to us. And then got given the Abyss at the end. So, it has been a silly game. But we will win without the ionization. Just not on